like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hello and welcome. It is 2:14 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on April the 17th, 2021. And I'm the Angry Angel, and this is Ask an Angel, a show where I answer a whole bunch of questions sent in to me at this email address right here. Just giving advice and stuff like that. People ask, and I've always had a knack of being able to give good advice ever since I was really little. Never really good at giving myself good advice, but always everybody else. And so I've turned it into a bit of a show. I'm not going to get into my history, not this episode. You can go into my previous ones on YouTube if you want to hear a bit more about that stuff. But yeah, disclaimer right off the bat though, I am not a shrink, I am not a psychiatrist, I am not any form of counselor, and I'm definitely not your mummy or your daddy. I'm just a dude on Twitch answering questions about relationships, which seems to be the things I get asked about a lot about, or anything really. If you have got a question, just send it to here. It doesn't need, if you're a little bit worried about me putting your name, just say that you'd like it to be anonymous, and I will state it anonymously. But yeah, but being all that said, that I'm not professional, is I hold no responsibility for what you do, your actions. If you choose to take my advice, awesome. If you don't, I'm limited on the information I get anyway, right? It's all what you post. It goes right in this little box right here, what I can squeeze in. And if you give me lots of details, there's a chance I'd be able to get more accurate, but it's all based on what you give me. So yeah, I don't want to hear anybody coming back going, oh well, you said that I should do this, and I did it and she still didn't get back with me. Well, the part that you left out was that you were a complete dick to her. And so if you don't tell me, you gotta be honest, right? Not just with me, but like with yourself, but with me, and state what is going on so that I can give you my opinion based on actual facts, not just on what you want to hear. Because that's what I don't do that. I'll give advice based on what you need to hear, not always what you want to hear. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to be an asshole about it. Unless, of course, you're an asshole. I'll call you an asshole. But yeah. This will also be going on YouTube after the show. This is going to be the new day. You may notice that it's Saturday. This is going to be the new official time and day for. I mean, I might change the time. I'm still toying with that idea of moving a bit sooner, but right now, this seems to be the better time for everybody. And for my new schedule with work, it will work out quite perfectly. So this is going to be the new norm. And yeah, also, an upcoming event is going to be the new. Hey, how's it going? It's going to be a 1 year anniversary on the 2nd of May. A year, fuck, a year. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm still trying to decide. I'm going to do a bit of Warzone. Go see if I can find like a new game or whatever. I'm going to have a giveaway at the end of it. And yeah, try to see if I can stay awake for 12 hours doing this. Who am I kidding? I drive truck for a living. I'm doing that for 14 hours. I can handle this. Eventually, I'm gonna try, not this one, but I'm gonna give it a try doing a 24-hour stream. I'd be out of my damn mind. I'm not young, I'm not old, but I'm not as young anymore. So I've got to like decide if I can actually pull that off. We'll see. But I got a lot of questions today. Actually, I've got the normal amount. I've got 12. I'm thinking about upping it to 16. I can usually get the all banged off in about an hour, and so I'm thinking about bumping it up to 16. Because I am getting a lot of questions coming in. And feel free, don't be shy. You've got something going on in your life, and you're like, oh, I don't know whether to turn left or right. Right here. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to question 1. And hello, Miss DX. Thank you for joining us. And here we go. Question number 1. Oh, okay. Are you currently struggling with communications in your relationship? What the hell kind of question is it? Why is that doing that? Hang on 1 sec. Why is my thing doing that? Settle down. Okay. That's weird. I'm supposed to be turning that off. I'm gonna have to look at that later. My panel's being all weird on me. But anyway, question. Are you currently struggling with communication in your relationship? No. Well, currently right now, because I'm not talking to them. But no. I mean, it can happen, and it's what I basically tell people is it's the most important thing in a relationship is communication. And any form of relationship, right? It doesn't need to be like romantic or whatever. Communication's always important. Communication's important for anything, really. I mean, I'm at work, and one of my biggest struggles with work is I speak English, but also with an accent. So you're talking to somebody who's got a completely different accent. Things get lost along the way. It's a struggle. But you talk to somebody who's got a completely different language and is learning to speak English, and it's cute as fuck. I just love when people who don't speak English try to speak English, and they're learning. It's so awesome. But anyway, I mean, that in itself is just a struggle. So if you can imagine that, now you stick that in a relationship where people don't know what to do or what to say, they're a little shy, they don't want to piss off the other person because they don't want to lose that relationship. So they're holding shit. You can't hold shit back. Do it with tact, but don't hold it back. Oh, I don't want to tell them in case what? In case what? If they're gonna be with you, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a, fucking speak your mind. Don't be afraid. That holding back is gonna cause more problems later because it's what you didn't say. That in itself can be bad. I think one of the questions that comes up is actually is along the same kind of theme. If I remember rightly when I was trying to put them all in. But yeah, no, communication is very, very, very important. And I always make sure in any relationship I'm in that I'm trying to do the best I can to make sure communication is always kept top priority. Yeah. I hope that answers your question. That was an odd question. But yeah. Alright, question number 2. From Deb. Why do people end things by just ghosting you? Because they're scared. Yeah. Another thing about communication. Ghosting is a shitty thing to begin with. When a relationship ends, everybody should know that their relationship's ended. I've literally been in a relationship. I'm going to be honest. I've done a similar kind of thing. Not completely ghosted, but just kind of like drifted off. And then the person actually thought, after a while of not talking, both of us, that the relationship was still on. If you've ever watched, here's a prime example of communication, and I'll get back to this in a moment. Think of the TV show Friends. I'm going to bring that up as a weird analogy, but Ross and Rachel. And you guys have all watched it. I've never met anybody who hasn't watched it. But Ross and Rachel, that whole fucking thing where they break up and one person thinks they were on a break, the other person thought they broke up, right? You need to be communicating better, right? Telling the person what is going on. Now, even to the point of the relationship ending, we are broken up. Because if they don't think it's broken up, or maybe even you have an intent to get back together, the communication can kill trust just as much as doing something bad. Yeah. But ghosting, why do people do it? It's just fear. They don't want to hurt the other person. But you know what? You're going to cause more damage by not saying anything, because the person is now scared. Is like, what's going on? Has it ended? If you're going to fucking end the relationship, end the relationship. Hey, you know what? It's just not working. And don't do the bullshit. It's not you. It's me. If there's something wrong, if there's something bugging you, have the fucking balls to fucking say, you know what? This has been kind of bugging me. It's not going to work because of blah, blah, blah. That person can't grow, can't change, can't do anything about themselves. They can't even improve it with you if you don't say. I mean, you let it get to that position, that place where you're just going to end the relationship because you didn't say, hey, it kind of bugs me when you blah, 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 fill in the blank. Speak your mind. Let the problem be able to be mended before you try to end it. I mean, if you're ending it because you're an asshole and you've just been with somebody else, fuck, hit the road. Because the person who you're ghosting is better without you. I'm not trying to be an asshole and be mean or whatever, but I'm trying to make a point here is that ghosting sucks. Gain a set. I know I'm coming across like I'm an asshole, but I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just making sure that you don't be an asshole. And that nobody else be an asshole. This is an asshole move. Ghosting somebody is an asshole move to do. You should never do this. This is shitty. When a relationship ends, everybody, and I mean everybody, both parties, need closure. They need to know, one, the relationship's over. Two, why the relationship's over. Right? Is there a chance of fixing it? Is there any hopes? Because there's people, they'll go, the relationship's over, and they'll hold on for dear life. Going, oh, I think I might have a chance. I think I might be able to win it back. Fucking say whether there is. I mean, nobody really knows. Even when the person... But I mean, I'm moving on. I'm going to do this. State it. Have the balls. Don't be a coward. No more ghosting. Ghosting for dead people. Don't be a dead person. Oh. All right. And yeah, it just seems to be a thing that's just happening more and more these days. I hear it all the time. Oh, he ghosted me. Oh, she ghosted me. Why? It's not a popular fad. It's not one of those fads that say, oh, it's the thing to do. No, it's not the thing to do. It's the shitty thing to do. It doesn't make you cool in any way, shape, or form. Where the hell that shit came from? I mean, they put that into songs. What the hell was that one? By Paul... Oh, my brain is dead right now. No, McCartney. Come on! No, not Paul. Paul Simon. That's why his name's always confusing me, because he's got two first names. People who've got two first names are so confusing. Simon Paul. Well, Paul Simon. Great singer. Hit the road. No, hit the road, Jack. 50 ways to leave your lover. And he throughout the entire bloody song, he's talking about ghosting. It's not cool. It's a shitty thing. I mean, if the person's complete raving lunatic and you need to get the fuck out of there, if they're abusive or whatever, you need to get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Leave a note. It's over, motherfucker. You're not hating me anymore, motherfucker. It shouldn't be just, what the hell? I can't remember the damn words. It must be 50 ways to leave your lover. Let's look up, no, I'm not gonna look it up. But you get my point. This bullshit, don't do it. Don't do it. Why do people do it? Yeah. Because they're assholes. And you know what? The thing is, if you're the person being ghosted, there's no real way to make them do something, because you can't make somebody do something that they not want to do. But just be thankful that you dodged a bullet. Because if that's the kind of person that they are, that they think that ghosting is a good thing, take to heart, you're not with an asshole anymore. So the thing about having an asshole, you need to clean it once in a while, and you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go to question number 3. From David. Hello, David. Hang on. Thoughts on someone who... I need glasses. I think I need glasses. I don't want to wear glasses. Fuck! I'm getting old. Fuck this shit. Thoughts on someone who said they settled for you 6 months into the marriage, 9 years later. Whoa. This is gonna hurt my brain. Hang on. Thoughts on someone who said they settled for you 6 months into a marriage, 9 years later. My thoughts on this at the moment is, why did you stay with them for 8.5 months after they said that? I mean, I'm confused. Did they say it like now? Like it's 9 years, and they said, hey, 6 months into our marriage, I settled. That's not settling. You got married. You got married. That's not a settling. Oh, I mean, if it was that they thought that they could do better. That's just weird. That's a weird one. I'm sorry, David, but that's a weird one. Not that you're weird. If this person's done this to you, I feel bad for you, because, I mean, I don't know you well enough to go, hey, catch. But that's a shitty fucking... What is with people these days? I'm taking this hard. Yeah, that's shitty. Trying to wrap my mind. Other things to say. I haven't got much feedback. I don't know what to really say, because that's just shitty. I don't know if you're still with your wife. You definitely need some form of counseling. It could be that she's insecure. I mean, I don't know what's caused this conversation that she's said this, right? It could be that maybe she's insecure. Maybe she's just lashing out with something. Maybe she's thinking that you're doing something, and she feels not that she's wasted her time. Because usually a statement like that sounds like, oh, I wasted my time. I just settled for you, and you have done blah, blah, blah. It sounds like that's where it's coming from. I don't know, because this is all I've got to go on. But I definitely think you need some counseling. Because after 9 years of marriage, she goes and says, hey, 6 months into our marriage, I was settling. I don't even know, really, if you think about it, who the insult is to the most. Because it's like, well, you could get her, but she's settling. What is it that she wanted that she couldn't get? I mean, she couldn't get better. It's not really an insult to you. It's an insult to herself. This silly bugger. No, don't feel... I mean, I know you're feeling fine. I mean, this is somebody that you love. You married them because you love them. 9 years later. Ugh. People are just assholes. I'm sorry that you've gone through this. I don't have any great thing to do. Just... fuck. I'd say you need to get counseling. to find out, because it sounds like there's some deep shit going on in there. Some deep shit going on in there. And I counsel all people to pull that right out. But that's what I'm going to advise. That's my advice. Go get some counsel. I'm not really one for saying that as an advice. But, yeah. That's just shitty. Ugh. Oh, that's a question that'll put me off my dinner. Alright. Oh, wait. Question number 4. I am question number 4, right? Yeah, question number 4. Here we go. From Matt. What's up, Matt? Is it common practice for a woman to be shy or private and hide toys from? Like Legos? I'm gonna just think that you're not talking about Legos. Fuck. Hello, Twitch. How's it going? Man, it's a good thing I've got this sense to mature. Son of a bitch. For long-term partners. Most women, my experience, yes, and no. There's different women. No two women are really the same. It's like lightning. You don't strike in the same place. No two women are really the same. They'll have similar likes. They'll have similar things. Especially body-wise. They've got things in common. But they'll have different likes. And different thoughts. And different... That's what makes them so fucking awesome. So amazing. Because of the individualness of them. Yeah. And it's like that one that does get with you, it's custom made for you. Yeah. But anyway, as to answer this question, some will want to hide them because they're shy. Some will want to share them because they want to do things. Some of them are shy and embarrassed, going, "Oh, this is what really does it for me," and they don't know that that's okay. That's an okay thing. One way to stop that, to kind of work our way around it, don't judge. Avoid judgy comments. Are you really wearing that? Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that to a woman, ever. Ever. Is that really what you're wearing? Toss that the fuck out the window. If you find your mouth forming those words, punch yourself in the face. It'll hurt less than what's coming. Trust me. But, hang on. P.S. We've always used them together. What? I'm talking about alone. What do you mean, use them together? I'm not trying to visualize that shit. I.e., she bought 2 new ones, but only told me about one. Okay. See, I'm limited on the information, which, phew, thank God. But, I'm wanting to give advice on this. Chances are the one that she's hiding, if you're thinking that it's like a cheating thing, she's choosing with somebody else, no, I don't jump to that conclusion. You do want to know why she's hiding that one. Well, if you know about it, your chances are you know what it is. Try to think of what it is. Something about that she's nervous about. She thinks you're going to judge. You probably made, without even realizing, some judgy comments. And it's made her feel insecure. Compliment the shit out of her. Don't do it don't overdo it. I mean, you want to compliment your partner, but don't overkill it. Some people, because if you do too much, it sounds fake. You need to be sincere. My God, you look beautiful today. Don't say that the second she gets out of the bed and she hasn't brushed her hair. She knows you're lying. I mean, you could change it up and go, man, if I could get out of the bed looking like that. Something like that, right? But you need to compliment her. You just need to start making her feel good about herself. Make some noises during... If you're on my stream and you're not saying, and you're underage, get the fuck off. Hey, how's it going? An angel. Sometimes. But yeah. Compliment her. You need to get rid of that insecure feeling that's making her want to hide whatever this is. That's if you want to even be involved in whatever the thing is. Yeah. An angel. Yeah, sometimes. Most of the time. It depends on who you ask. But alright. Question number 5. That one. Crappy music. Repetitive fucking music. Yeah. Man, Twitch needs to like ease up. I want to put in some music that's a bit nicer, that's less. Question number 5 from Nigel. What's up, Nigel? How do you pronounce your name anyway? I see Bob. No, I'm not gonna call. I'm gonna do it. I see. I need some more of this just to. It's pronounced what? That didn't help. That didn't help. That's awesome, though. That's awesome. Nice. That's really cool. I've always wanted to go there sometime. I love wild animals like lions. Like, I've always thought that would be awesome to go over there, and actually all of Africa. All of it. Hell yeah. But I have to wait for COVID to fuck off so I can travel again. I don't want to be eaten by them, but it's so beautiful. Yeah. I'm a photographer, right? Oh, I'm a truck driver and a photographer. And one of the places that's... Yes, please. Anyway, I'm going to move on to my questions. Okay, so hello. I need some advice, please. My ex just called me and said her marriage is on the rocks after just a few months. Should I ask her around for coffee and then get her? What the fuck? Oh, would that be out of order? That's out of order. I'm not going to mince words. That's out of order. That would be a shitty thing to do. Don't do that. First of all, for yourself. Have some self-esteem. Okay? Believe in yourself. This person is an ex for a reason. And you think, oh, I'll just jump back into bed with her. What? Now, it's on the rocks. If you're her friend and you care about her, maybe just talk. Hey, what's going on? I mean, see how I'm answering questions? I'm answering your questions because you're somebody who's in the need. You've got some mental problems and emotional problems and some demented problems that you have to ask this question. I'm being nice and helping you with your issue. Your ex is having issues with her marriage. This is what a good human would do to another human. Try to be a good human. You don't need to have sex with them. She's your ex. Come on. I mean, all you're going to do is make a problem into a bigger problem. It's on the rocks. It's not going to be on the fucking rocks. The rocks are just going to crumble around her if you do that. Because one, you've just brought a new issue into her rocky marriage of making her a cheater. Don't do it. Don't be an asshole. Why is today's question full of assholes? Not just the people asking, but just people. There's a little thing called common sense. A little bit of kindness, a little bit of... Stop being selfish. That, right now. Nigel, you're a selfish prick. And I hope I can see clearly you're not in here, but you're a selfish prick. I'm trying to be nice. The angry part of this angel wants to come out right now. So bad. Anyway. Woo. Yeah, you're an asshole. I mean, sorry. I'm trying to help you, Nigel. And I'm hoping the fact that I'm calling you an asshole multiple times gets you a bit of a clue. This is a shitty thing to do. Don't do this. As a matter of fact, do your friend a favor. Careful with that. I can't be giving me comments like that on Twitch. Walk downstairs backwards. I mean, no. Do them move to a different country. That was the best I could do. I was being as nice as possible. Lose her number, and okay, I'm having issues because I don't condone violence. But if anybody meets, feel free. Don't do that. Confusing my own words. All right, I'm gonna change this question because it's just pissing me off. Question number 6. Oh, I don't like assholes. I really don't like assholes. I got such a mind. Let's go. From Tammy. I like the way you spell that name. From Tammy. I'm heartbroken. Sorry. The pain is too much for me that I can't hold myself. Oh. Someone who have promised me marriage have hurt me. I find out he have someone who he wants to marry already. I've suffered a lot. I don't know where to start from. Please, I need someone to advise me right now. I'm in pain. I don't know if there's any really good advice for stuff like this. I'm not gonna lie. In the woods, there's a bit of communication issue, so I'm a bit confused on stuff. And I wish one day I'll have it so that people can come on. I can ask questions live. And the questions I would answer, and feel free to email back to help me understand more. Someone that was going to marry you is going to marry somebody else. Okay, I think I get it. So they broke up with you and they're going to I've found somebody to marry already. Okay, if I'm understanding this correctly, you're with somebody. If I'm wrong, feel free to email me back and go, no, you're wrong. This is what I meant. But from what I'm understanding is you're with somebody, you were engaged, you were going to get married. Relationship fell apart. That person moved on, found somebody, and is already engaged with somebody else already. And it's hurting you. One, you can be thankful of the fact that because I don't want to judge that person and say he's a bad person. I mean, I don't know how the relationship ended. It really sucks. I really feel bad. The best advice you can really do, and it's not something you're going to want to hear, is to try to find a way to move on. It hurts. I know it hurts. And it's breaking my heart just thinking that this has hurt you, right? It's really, really sad. It's really sad when anybody gets hurt, especially when in relationships, when it gets all the way up to marriage. It's almost like climbing a ladder, right? You start off, you meet the person, and you get to know them, and the love develops over time, and you get right to that part. It's like, I've got a level. We're dating. We're having sex. We're getting married. Let me just reorder that for my Christian friends. You meet the person. You date forever. Your mom and dad are okay with them. You get married and then you have sex. Yeah. Christian friendly. But anyway. it's like going up in a level. And the part that hurts, one of the things that hurts is when it ends and you're right at that, I'm engaged, we're going to get married. Crumble, 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 it all falls apart. And then the relationship, but you were there. You were almost about to get married. And you're still at this spot of, I'm still in love with that person. I've got all these feelings. And that person's just gone on and able to move on and meet somebody and boom, 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 boom. They're at that level with somebody else. Well, you're back here and you're alone. That's the most heartbreaking thing. And you see them moving on with their life and succeeding with something that failed for you. So it's not just the pain of losing the loved one, it's the pain of seeing that. What you should also do is keep in mind, if you love the person, would you not want them to be happy? Of course you would, because you're a decent human being. So be happy that they're getting married. That the man, whether it was with you, whether it was somebody else, that they're going to be happy. Hopefully. I mean, if they're not, be friends. See if you can be friends with the person still. Don't like follow them around and all that kind of shit. Live your life for yourself. But I mean, who knows what the future holds? I'm not saying like don't find a relationship, don't find somebody for yourself. By all means, but I always believe there's always possibilities until those actually get married. But I mean, even still, want them to be happy, wish them luck, but move on yourself. It's hard. It is the hardest thing, and it's not what you want me to tell you. It's not the advice you're gonna want. I know, but you need to find a way to move on and to be happy. They do say that the best way to get over a relationship, best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else. And while that is true, it doesn't need to be sex. Go meet somebody. Understand that there's the high chance of that person, the next person you're with, is going to be what's known as the rebound. And the rebound rarely lasts. Sometimes it does. But sometimes it doesn't. A lot of the times it doesn't work out. But it's like any relationship, it takes work. I'm not saying go and get engaged with the next person who you meet. I mean, that's what your ex just did. Let's see if I'm understanding. I'm giving this information, this advice based on what I'm understanding of this question. So if I'm wrong, feel free to message me back. But yeah, just try to find a way, find a hobby, find something else that makes you. No, because it's a tricky one. I mean, even myself, when the relationships ended and I tried to do stuff I enjoy, don't do stuff that person was enjoying. Try to find something else other than that. Otherwise, everything's going to remind you. You want to find something that's not going to remind you of that person. That's easier said than done, I know. Go hang out with some friends. Go do things. Get them out of your mind. It'll take a little while. Hell, it can even take a year to 2 years. Not gonna lie, I've been in a relationship and it has taken a long time for me to really get over them. It's painful as fuck. Absolutely no. Even to this day, I can honestly tell you, there's people out there still in here. Would I get with them ever again? Fuck no. But they're in here. Do I want them to be happy? Yes. Yes, I do. I hope that their lives are filled with happiness, with luck, with love, with anything that they've dreamed of. Mainly because it's like, you know what? It would suck if they don't, because it meant why in the relationship with me to get shitty stuff. So wish for the best for them. Not just for them, but even for yourself, because it means it didn't end for nothing. It ended for a reason, for them to be happy. Now's your turn, though. Now you're to be happy. So find something to do that you enjoy. Toss yourself into it. And maybe while you're doing that hobby, you'll find Mr. Right yourself. Yeah. I like that. Yes. but don't settle. Earlier on, a question earlier on, somebody settled. It was a bad thing. Don't do it. Oh, it's such a shitty thing to say. All right, question number 7. Boom. Oh shit, this is a big one. And it fit though. It actually fit. It fit. All right, so where am I going? From Kate. Hello, Kate. Advice needed. Okay, that's what I'm here for. Sorry, it's going to be a long one. That's what she said. Sorry, just a little childish humor to break the ice. All right, there's a guy who I've been seeing. He was in a relationship when he met me, but said that they were not in good terms. He said he loved me, but never broke up with her. Finally, when he did, now he says he needs time to be in another relationship. But that's not what I want. So I stopped talking to him. We're going to talk about that bit. Also, I found him texting another girl. Well, okay. Now he's constantly calling me, even though I've insulted him multiple times. What is with people? How is... Okay. Even though I've insulted... Okay. Even though it's been a month since I stopped calling or messaging him. Oh, I've got some advice for you. He just keeps pushing me, saying he knows he's wrong. No. But still doesn't say he wants a relationship. He's really persistent, and I think I'm falling. Oh. What? I think Katie, you need to read this, what you've just wrote. So, let me see if I'm understanding this correctly. You liked a guy who was in a relationship. You started seeing him in a relationship, asking him clearly to end the relationship. He breaks up from her, says he needs a bit of time, which is normal, right? You've just lost a relationship. Have you ever been lost a relationship before? Ended one? It's not like boom. Some people, it takes a little bit of time. And that's what he's basically saying there. He needed some time to recover before jumping into another one. One, it would be shitty to end that relationship and then jump straight in with you because it's mean to that relationship that he was just in. Because it meant he did leave her for you. That would make him a shitty person. Because then you'd have to end up wondering, is he going to leave you for some other chick? So, that being said, so he finally does it. Says he needs some time. So you, because he didn't jump straight into a relationship with you, you stop talking to him. It's not what I want. I don't want to wait around and give you some space while... he's not really saying he doesn't want to do things with you. He's saying he doesn't want to jump straight into a relationship. But you ghosted him. You stopped talking to him, and so he meets somebody else, and you're pissed off that he's texting some other girl? You stopped talking to him. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with another girl. He just ended a relationship. He's in love with you, so he ends a relationship, and you ghost him. That's shitty. I mean, it's shitty the fact that you were trying to get with him when he's with somebody. That when he ends it to be with you, not right away, you disappear on him. You've literally shown you can't be counted on. But then you continue. Finally, now he's constantly calling me, even though I've insulted him multiple times. Stop insulting him. There's the one. I mean, to answer your question, what should I do? Stop insulting him. Stop ignoring him. Stop being a bitch to him. I'm gonna be honest. You're being a bitch to him. He deserves better than this shit what you're dishing to him right now. I'm not gonna mince words. This is shitty. What the fuck is with today? What is going on? Is it a full moon? No, the moon wasn't full. Even though I've insulted him, even though it's been a month since I've stopped calling and messaging. So you were calling him, messaging him. You are on him all the time. The moment he breaks up with a relationship and doesn't just jump straight in, move in with you, you're going to start insulting her. And he's still trying. He's still trying. He just keeps pushing me, saying he knows he's wrong. No, he's not in the wrong. Actually, what he did was a smart thing. It was a very smart thing. I give him kudos. The thing about ending a relationship, the next relationship is usually the rebound, even for the person who's ending the relationship. It's a dangerous, that period of time, that a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month can be a dangerous period to jump straight in the relationship. Right? Because one, think about it. We always compare that next person to the last person. Right? You need that buffer. He needed that buffer to purge as much of his ex out of his system. It's still going to be there probably for a little bit. I mean, I don't know how long. You don't even say how long he was in the relationship with that other person for. He needs time to get that out of his system, to be himself again, and then commit. Hang on. He keeps pushing me, okay. But still doesn't say he wants a relationship with me. Well, I'm sorry. You've told me you've insulted him. You insulted him and blocked his calls, ignored him, stopped talking. Who in the right mind would say, hey, man, you did that to me? Man, let's get married. Fuck yeah, let's do it. Insulting me? I'm totally all over that shit. Fuck that. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just saying, because I feel safe. I'm behind the screen and you're nowhere near. I can call you crazy right now. Really? He's really persistent. And I think I'm falling for him again. What should I do? Okay, what you should do is you should take this video, okay? Go get him to watch the YouTube video of this, okay? I've got the perfect solution, okay? Just to save a lot of pain, we'll just have a sit down, okay? So just pause it, mark the time. Okay, now we're there, and I'm talking to whoever this guy is. So I'm addressing you right now, okay? Run the fuck away! Fucking run! Fucking run. Run. Fast. Get the fuck away. Yeah. Run. You silly for breaking up with your ex for... Run. That's my advice. Okay. My advice for you, if you're still with me and you haven't ended the video, grow the fuck up. Stop being selfish. Pay attention. If you are going to be with a guy, I don't care if it's this guy, another guy, whoever the fuck it is, stop thinking about yourself. Think about another person's needs as well as your own. Yes, you want to be with that person. Is there some kind of law, some kind of... Were you ever taught that the minute you meet somebody, you like somebody, they're supposed to be not only with you right then and there, doing everything on your exact time schedule, or you need to tell them to fuck off. Don't talk to me. But please, still love me. Because I think I'm in love with you. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that, crazy. Crazy. Stop being crazy. I'm only on question 7, and I think every question I've had a crazy person in it. Alright. Anyway, Kate, I wish you best of luck. To Kate's guy, I don't know what to call you. Best of luck. Hope you make the right decision that's good for you. I mean, you know what? If you can work this shit out, more power to you. But Kate, you need to back up on the selfishness. Read the thing again, for the love of God, so you understand what I'm talking about. This, massively selfish. Massively. This was not thinking about the other guy. This was this thinking, me. I'm going to insult him. Me. I insulted him, but I still want him to be with me. I was a bitch to him, but I want him to be with me. What do I do to help it? You grow the fuck up. That's what you do. You grow the fuck up. Stop being so selfish. Think about his feelings as well as your own. And maybe live happily ever after. Be Cinderella, not the wicked stepsisters. Just saying. Anyway, on to question number 8. Sorry if I came across a little harsh there, but I'm like, fuck, you needed to hear that shit. From Claudia. Advice, please. My boyfriend said he wants to break up yesterday. Now he wants... what? Now he says he wants to stay together. I'm confused. So is your boyfriend. This is... It's an odd one. Because it sounds like... The vibe I'm getting off this... Something was going to happen. So you're not getting the full story. I want to break up. I want to stay together. What made it want to break up? What triggered the I want to break up? Is it a mental thing? Was there something in his thoughts that went, you know what, this is not going to work, fuck it. Oh, but I want to stay together. Was there something that attracted him? Was there an argument? That's the part, that's the shit I'm missing. If you want to email me back with more detail, I'll answer this question again later. I need more detail in what triggered the I want to break up. If it was a big fight, there's lots of people, and it's a silly thing. I hate it when couples do that. They go, oh, fuck this. It's a fucking fight. You don't need to end a relationship over a fight. You just need to, like, fuck, you know what? It's this new gen. It's the Gen Z. I swear to God, I'm going to bet anything. You're Gen Z, aren't you? You're Gen Z. Fucking feelings and just boom. Fuck this shit. I'm done. I see that all the time. These days, I'm not trying to insult anybody, but Gen Z right now, you're so fucking sensitive. And you just want to just put the end on anything. Cancel this, cancel this, cancel this. They said the wrong thing. They said I'm pretty, so I'm offended. What the fuck? I thought the millennials were driving me fucking crazy, but the Gen Z, I mean, I don't know if that is the case. If you're not, if it's not what happened, as I said, feel free to email me back so I can know more about what triggered the boyfriend want to break up. Maybe even he's a crazy one, based on the first question that I had today. Communication. Ask him, what was it that made you want to break up? So we can avoid it. If there's something that's making you unhappy, what can we do to avoid that? That's if you want to keep the relationship. I mean, he clearly wants to stay together. You wouldn't be asking this question of me if you didn't want to stay together. So clearly it's something you both want. But something triggered that. Something triggered him wanting to break up. There is a possibility, and I don't really want to bring it up because I don't want it to fuck up your relationship. I don't have information to really confirm or deny or say, yeah, this is definitely it. And this is why you need communication. maybe he met somebody and was thinking about being with somebody else. You also need to tell him, maybe to watch the video. At the beginning, I tell people communication is important, and you need to tell people what is bothering you before the relationship gets to a shitty part. Maybe you fart at night. Maybe you're sleeping in bed and you've got like the worst fucking gas. You don't mean to, but you fucking, oh my God. And he's like, fuck this. This is disgusting. And he's not wanting to fucking tell you because he's trying to spare your feelings. But it's like, fuck, if I have to smell that again, fuck. I don't want to tell her because I don't want to break her heart and hurt her feelings. But my God, somebody needs to tell her to go to the doctors because I think someone's crawled up and died. You don't need to say it like that. Don't be a dick about it. But a person needs to speak their mind. I'm not saying that that's what it is. But whatever the trigger is that's caused him to go, you know what, I kind of want to break up. And then, you know what, I can put up with the smell. No, today I really want to stay together because it doesn't smell so bad right now. I don't know. I'm just using this as an example. You know how we could find out? Ask him. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, let's go with that. Ask him, hey, why did you want to break up with me yesterday? Or the other day, because I probably got this late. And then get back to us. I would love to hear more. Feel free to email. If you're staying together and you figured out what it is, please send a message back so I know. I'm very curious. I mean, unless of course it's very private, you don't want. I don't need to like say it live, but I'm sure my chat would love to know as well. If you're okay with me, if you do message and you're okay with me, state that in your email too, so that I know that you're okay with me telling chat that boost goal, 25%. I don't remember being boosted, but hell yeah! Anyway, what question am I on now? 8, 9. Boom, here we go. Question number 9. Oh yeah, where did question number 9 go? Question number 9 from Samuel. Is it good for husband and wife to have joint account? Okay, there's lots of people who have different thoughts about this one. Okay, yeah. There's positives and negatives about it, right? The positives is it saves a lot of time. I mean, you're married, right? Unless you're planning on breaking up, there's nothing really good or bad. The bad thing is, let's say you want to get, this is from, hang on, you're Samuel. So you want to get your wife, I'm assuming, you want to get your wife something, but you don't want it to, it's a big surprise. Well, if your cards are joint, and she looks at the statement, and which some banks, now, the moment the card's used, will send a text to your phone. So you're going, I'm going to go buy some flowers. Bang! He bought some flowers. Motherfucker! He hasn't handed me flowers! Right? There's negatives about that. You can't surprise her. There is ways, I mean, I don't know what bank you have or whatever. Some banks will actually make it so that one card will have one set of things, and so you can surprise each other. So it's joint, but you have your own little money, which you just don't see what you spend on. The other problem is when it is separate, then comes the risk of potential jealousy. If you ever watched the movie, what the hell was that movie? Oh, it's a great movie. Love Actually, with Alan, what the hell's his name? Rickman. Alan Rickman. Great actor, rest his soul. In case none of you know, he played, I know you know who I'm talking about. He played the bad guy in Die Hard. He played one of the bad guys in Harry Potter. He played that emo fucking guy, the teacher, Snape. Alan Rickman. Anyway, he's in a movie called Love Actually. It's one of my favorite movies. Yes, I like romantic comedies and romantic movies. Shut up. But anyway, in this movie, he's about to have an affair. or he's working up to it. Some chick is showing interest in him, mainly because she wants. You can clearly tell. I mean, I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody if you haven't watched it. But anyway, gonna buy some lingerie. She ends up finding out, not because she looks at the bank, because she sees it. They have their own separate money, from what I can see, and she ends up coming across it. She thinks that it's because it's Christmas time. She thinks it's for her. She's all happy, and because here comes Christmas, and she's keep it a secret, keep it a surprise, keep it a surprise. Christmas Day, he gives her a box. Here you go. It's not the underwear. It's not the lacy underwear that she had found. That she thought it was for him. So she thought it was for her, but it's not. So who was the lacy underwear for? So with this, if it's separate, shit like that, you're risking. There's positives and negatives on both. You need to act like a married couple and communicate. Maybe come up with things like, you know what? Talk about gifts. I mean, that's an important thing to begin with. I mean, you want to keep surprises, and you should be saying, sometimes I'm going to surprise you. I'm not going to say when or however, but I'm going to surprise you. Maybe have money. Here's the thought: take cash out. You could go to the bank, pay with cash. Take out cash, go pay with whatever you're going to buy with cash. That's an option as well if you're having a joint account. That way you can still surprise. Yeah, there's positives and negatives about both. I'm not going to really say, yes, you should do this. Just look at the negatives, look at the positives, talk with your wife, and come up with what you feel would work best for you. Yeah. You know, communicate. Yeah. I like that word. Communicate. All right, question number 10. We're on question number 10, right? Yeah. From Jay. What's up, Jay? Anyone here ever been in love so much that you live in constant fear of them leaving you? If so, how do you cope with it? Counseling probably would be the better thing. For you, not for her. Because this is your fear. Most people who have this fear suffer from some form of abandonment issues. Not talking necessarily that your parents ditched you somewhere, which it could be. And that fear is deep inside, buried somewhere. Whatever the root cause of it is, you need to try to find out what it is and learn to cope with that first so that all the others fall into place. Unless the person has actually given some kind of sign, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to leave you. Unless she's actually said something like that, then she's probably not. But I can tell you, if you are showing signs that you constantly think that, if you keep saying, I think you're going to leave me, I think you're going to leave me, I think you're going to... Eventually, you're going to force it to happen. That's what you do not want to do. Don't show lots of signs of being jealous. Show a little bit. Don't get me wrong, and people are going to probably disagree with me a little bit of jealousy is okay. Everybody thinks that no, jealousy is so bad. You can't. A little bit is okay. One, it shows that you care, not just to yourself, but to the other person. It sounds so possessive. This person's mine. It's mine. You can't have her. Ha 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 ha. I'm going to tie her up in my basement. You can't get her. That's psychotic. That's not jealousy. That's just psychotic. We don't want that. But a little bit of jealousy is okay. From both of you. It shows that you care. It shows that you don't want to lose them. But you have that, and I can guarantee right now, I'm willing to bet. Email me if I'm wrong, but I'm willing to bet every time there's a guy around her, you're thinking, your first thought, what if this person gets with her? What if this person attracts her, and she leaves me? there's no real way. I mean, you could communicate. You see, you know what? I don't know what's causing it, but I've got this constant fear that I'm going to lose you. I have nightmares about it. That I'm going to... You've now put it in her hands to... You've shown a little sign of insecurity. Some chicks actually love that. Not going to lie. It's like fucking candy to some chicks. Just as confidence is like candy to some chicks. But a little bit of vulnerability. You become less scary because they could be just as scared of losing you too. But you feel vulnerable. I mean, yeah, communicate. Communicate. Not like constantly saying, hey, every single day, are you gonna leave me? 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 Where the fuck do you go? Yeah, don't overdo it, but communicate. Like, have a sit down and say, you know, I'd like to talk to someone. It's really driving me crazy, and I don't want to affect our relationship, but I keep getting this constant fear that I'm gonna lose you. You're not asking her of anything, but they put the ball in her court, and she might actually do some things once in a while just to reassure. There's nothing wrong with reassuring. Constant reassurance makes you sound like a child, and you're not going to want that. She's not going to want that. I can assure you, if you are constantly coming across to that level of needy, that becomes not candy, that becomes those sour candies. Like, you kind of want to taste, and then put on your tongue, and you go, what the fuck is that? That's disgusting. That's not candy. That's poison. That's disgusting. Be the candy she wants, not the candy she's like, want to fucking toss in the garbage. So don't be massively insecure. Be a little bit vulnerable, but be confident. Trust me. Alright, question number 11. Almost through these. Push the button. Push the button. Boom. From David. Hello, David. Another David. I fucked up. Oh, this is going to be good. I can just feel it. It's going to be a good one. That's the best first 3 fucking lines of a question. Start right there. How much am I going to want to punch? I don't want to punch people because that's mean, and I don't want to do that. I'm a good Twitch streamer. I acted like a fucking loser again. Well, don't do that. And texted my ex. Oh, I love her. Oh, come on. Come on. She treated me like shit. That's even worse. And she's with someone else who's a fucking douchebag. Why do losers always get the go? Damn it, David. You have to remember she's not thinking of you. Just, wow. Thank you for putting that in the question. Appreciate it. Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna like, it's there, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and delete that page right there. Thanks, David. I'm glad that's now on my stream. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good point though. That's a good question to ask yourself. Because really, no. First of all, stop thinking of yourself as a loser. Stop telling girls, I'm a loser. Stop putting that shit out to the world at all. Little answer that could. I think I can. And the train did, right? If you keep telling yourself, I'm a fucking loser, you're gonna be a fucking loser. You keep telling everybody else, hey, I'm a fucking loser. Oh, what's up, loser? Stop putting that out. Don't put the fucking sign on your back saying kick me. Don't do that. Stop fucking... I want you to take I'm a fucking loser out of your fucking book. I act like I fucked up. Stop. Stop. One. Why do losers get the go? Well, Technically, they don't, because apparently you think you're a loser and you didn't get the girl. I'm not trying to be mean or harsh, but I'm just pointing out. Maybe that's why you're telling yourself a loser, so you can get her. No, the losers don't always get the girl. A lot of douchebags do, because they come across. You know one of the things that they do? One of the best things to get a girl. Show some confidence. Not confidence going, fuck, man, I'm confident I'm a loser. No. Stop. Behave. Loser? Fuck in the garbage. Take those words up, I'm a loser, stick it, toss in the garbage. Write it down on a piece of paper, toss it in the metal garbage, set it on fire. Fucking gone. No more, I'm a loser. Stop thinking that the assholes are getting the girl, the assholes are getting, I could never get with her. Pretty girl sits at home during the dance. The prettiest, they always, everything goes, remember, I don't know how old you are. You ever go to a high school dance and you see girls and they're like average. The gorgeous girls are not on the floor. Do you know why? Because every boy at that school was fucking terrified to go and ask the gorgeous girl to go to school, to go to the dance. She's sitting at home. Stop telling yourself you're a fucking loser before. Don't go, hey, she's never going to be with me. You're right, because you didn't fucking ask her. Stop. A confident person goes, hey, you know what? I'd like to go to the movie with you. Want to go to the movie? Hey, want to go to the movie? Want to go to the movie? Want to go to the movie? Right. Go up and ask. Loser went up to her because you know what? What's he got to lose? Right? Nobody else is asking. I'm going to go ask. She got with douchebag because nobody else asked her. And she wanted to go have a good time. She wanted to go do something. Be the flame, not the moth. Think about that for a second. Be the flame, not the moth. I'm not saying go burn douchebag's house down. I'm saying show some confidence, the girl will come to you. She'll come to you. She'll come to you. I mean, you could go to her and hey, not go, hey, please, would you please go on a date with me? What's my name? Oh, I'm loser. Don't garbage. We're not doing the loser thing anymore. That's in the garbage. It's burnt. It's gone. Loser's gone. Confidence. Hi. How's it going? I mean, don't do the creepy thing. I heard somebody basically say, what the hell was it? There was a question. Was it in my email? Well, I can't remember what the hell I was. They were talking about catcalling and shit like that, and about how guys will say, oh no, that was it. There was two pictures side by side, right? Nice handsome guy, and he says, "You look sexy in that dress." Bloated, fucking ugly, and same thing. They said one person, charming. Guy number two, creepy. Why? Because of his looks? No, come on. Toss those shit out of your fucking head. Lose it. Stop thinking about what a person might do, how they might respond. Because if you're too busy telling this up, it won't happen. You're right. You're right. Because you didn't ask. Go and ask. Go and ask. And stop texting your ex. For the love of God, stop texting your ex. She's an ex for a reason. Either you ended it with her, she ended it with you. Either way, she's an ex. Stop texting. You're right, she treat you like shit. Why do losers get? Because they think they can't get better. Have more confidence in yourself. Know that you deserve better. Yeah. It's not rocket science. I advise not talking about rocket science on your date. I'm kidding. Just be yourself. Stop rushing it. Stop trying to force it. Stop. Yeah. Just be yourself. Miss Right will come along. Stop texting your ex. Why the hell are you texting your ex? Is it because you don't think there's another one out there? There's no other women? There's lots of women. Trust me. There's lots of women. Oh, it's tons. Tons. They're everywhere. But can't get rid of them. Kidding. All right. Question 12. Here we go. From Aaliyah. I said it right. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 6 years now. Congratulations. And lately I just haven't been happy. Uncongratulations. Yesterday I wanted to try to do something nice for him. Aww. So I cooked, and while I was in the middle of cooking, he was leaving, and I tried to persuade him to stay, and he acted as if whatever he had to do was more important than us spending time. Okay, I'm going to stop just for a moment. I don't know the full situation. I'm going to get to in a moment, but people need to stop that, because what if it was? And I mean, I don't know where it's going. A lot of people, they do stuff like that. They go, oh, I mean, it's shitty. You cook and you do this really, really nice. Grandmother suddenly dead. Just got a text. Your grandmother's dead. I'm sorry, you can cook any day. You can recook any day. Your intention was really, really nice. But there are things where, yeah, he might have been pulled away. Let me continue. I asked him to just sit and eat with me and then go do what he had to do, but he left anyways. I sat and ate myself, but could barely finish my food. This isn't the first time. He does everything for everybody else, but when it's me, he forgets or shows up late. Am I overacting? Could I be the problem? There's a lot more I need to go on, but no, I don't think you're overreacting. If it's happening once, I mean, I've just used the example of the grandmother dying. The grandmother's only going to die once, right? So if it's happening over and over again, I mean, unless it's something he's doing, like you really need to know what it is he's doing. Hang on, me and my boyfriend have been together for 6 years. Me and my boyfriend, not me and my husband, have been together. Me and my boyfriend. Why hasn't he asked you to marry him? I don't think you're overreacting. I think you've gotten into a state of compliance. Just used to each other. That he doesn't need to feel he needs to put in the effort. He's got you. Doesn't need to get married. Doesn't need to. No, you're not the problem. I don't think. It doesn't make any sense for you to be the problem. Both of you are the problem. You have let your relationship get compliant. Complacent. That's the word. You need to do something. Spark that thing that you had at the beginning of the relationship where you just do everything together. Want to be everywhere together. Maybe talk to him and say, hey, when you go, tell him it bothers you. Don't tell me, tell him this is bothering me. I keep doing stuff and you keep taking off and forgetting to show up late, blah, blah, blah. Show up late. He's not living together. Yeah, you need to talk to him. Express your feelings. Don't be afraid to voice your thoughts and feelings. It could be that the relationship is... this is going to stress you. Try not to stress. Because if you want to work on it, you need to face issues. You need to face truths that yes, this could be a problem, and you need to address it in case it does end. If nothing changes, it will always stay the same. You don't want this to keep happening over and over again, then you need to do something. You need to talk to them and go, you know what, this is because as you said, you're not happy. You're not happy with how things are, which I would totally understand. I wouldn't be happy either. Maybe ask him, where is he going? Maybe there's some place you could go together. Do I think that wherever he is going, he's cheating? Not enough information to go on. So I'm not going to say yes, I'm not going to say no. I know that that's where your thoughts were going. I can't say for sure. Do I think it's a possibility? Possibility, yes. Probability, no. I can't say either way. It could be something. It could be, hell, it could even be a surprise. It could be he's doing something to surprise you, which of course he could hold off on, unless of course, because I mean, here's something you just said, oh, he always shows up late. Well, you know what, whatever he's got planned, whatever he's going to go do, if he's stuck around and eat, you know what's going to happen? He's going to be late to that. So if he keeps stopping every time somebody wants to do something, he's always going to be late. It shouldn't be just you that's having to be put up with him being late, but in his eyes, you're the one who's going to stick around. You're the one who's going to put up with it. You're the one who's going to be there for him. Remotely so. I'm not saying to end it. I'm not saying he's going to end it. I'm saying you just need to communicate. You need to express how this feels. Tell him it hurts. Tell him it hurts. Don't be afraid. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Yeah. All right. Well, that, as they say, is pretty much that. But I'm getting blurry. Why am I getting blurry? Come on, camera. My face is right here. Maybe I need more light. All right, so that is my show. That is episode 33 in the bag. Probably gonna have another couple of episodes before the anniversary episode. But I've got plans. As of the, I'm working on it. I'm hoping to get it ready for the anniversary episode. Every show is going to have new screens. Not a drastic difference. This one, my stuff down here, all these, I might get rid of them all together. I mean, they're down below anyway. I might just have it set up so that they circle. Right? So I'm going to keep the chat. I'm probably going to move it to here so that my question box can be bigger. Also going to have a third screen, so there'll be a question and the cameras there'll be like 3 boxes. There'll be me, my guest, and the question. And then sometimes answer questions together. Or if the guest is a person who wants to ask questions, they can do it live. There's that. Also going to be working on gaming screens. I got changes coming. And yeah, what else? What else? I can't really think of anything else. So to all my YouTube fans who are watching, feel free to, if you haven't already done so, click subscribe. To Twitch, click follow if you haven't already done so. Appreciate it. If you... I can't even think of the shit I'm supposed to say. Streamers and content creators, we're all saying shit repeatedly. You just know what to do. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Follow if you want to follow. I appreciate it absolutely, because it helps me grow as a streamer, as a content creator on YouTube. I definitely appreciate it if you could do that. Watch the video all the way through if you're watching this on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Hope everybody has a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are. And I will see you all later. Ciao.